Today we're going to be talking about dividing decimals, and we're going to be talking about dividing decimals by whole numbers. Before we talk about dividing decimals, we need to talk about the parts of a division problem. So when you see a division problem, you typically see something that looks like this. And the inside number is called the dividend, and the outside number is called the divisor. And the answer is called the quotient. And we always want the quotient to either be a terminating decimal or a repeating decimal. And we want to divide it out until we either see it repeat or terminate. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Usually when you see division, sometimes you could see something like 5 divided by 3. It looks like a fraction. This top number always goes on the inside, so 5 divided by 3. So 5 would be the dividend, 3 would be the divisor, and then we would divide it out and find the answer, which is the quotient. So coming back to decimals, when we divide decimals, we bring up the decimal point in the answer and then we divide. So let's go ahead and take our problem that we were just doing, 5 divided by 3. And there's a decimal point here after the 5, even though we don't see it. So we're going to bring up the decimal point straight up, and then we're just going to divide. 3 goes into 5 once. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract and you get 2. And because I have a remainder here, I can't finish my problem yet. So I have to add a 0 and bring it down. 3 goes into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. Subtract and we get 2. And because we have a remainder here, we can't have a remainder, so we have to add another 0 and bring it down. 3 goes into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. And you can see here that I'm going to continue to get a remainder of 2 forever and ever. So we call this a repeating decimal. So our answer would be 1.6 repeating. We're going to be talking about repeating decimals a lot in a little bit, but excuse me, for right now, just know that this goes on and on forever. Okay, so let's look at some examples. So here I have 189 thousandths divided by 9. So I'm going to bring my decimal point straight up, and I always want to make sure that this outside number, or the divisor, is a whole number, and in this case it is a whole number. 9 is a whole number. So 9 can't go into 1. I have to put a 0 here to hold my place, because if I don't and I just put the next number in, I'm going to lose this tenths place value. So 0 divided by 9, or 0 times 9 is 9. Subtract and you get 1. Bring down the 8. 9 goes into 18 twice. 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract and you get 0. Bring down the 9. 9 goes into 9 once. 1 times 9 is 9. And I have a 0 remainder, so my answer has ended. So this is called a terminating decimal, and it's 21 thousandths. Let's look at another example. So here I have 1.051 divided by 5. I'm going to bring up my decimal point. It's important that you do that first so you don't lose the decimal point. 5 can't go into 1, so I'm going to put a 0 here. 5 can go into 10 twice. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract and I get 0. Bring down the 5. 5 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract and I get 0. Bring down the 1. 5 goes into 1. I cannot do that. 5 does not go into 1. So I have to put a 0 here. Bring down the 0. And then I have to keep dividing because I have a remainder here. So I'm going to add my 0 and bring it down. And now 5 goes into 10 twice. And 5 times 2 is 10. So now I have a 0 remainder. So do you see how I had to keep dividing it out until my remainder here was 0? So my answer is 2,102 10,000ths. Let's look at one more example. So here I have 1 divided by 50. Well, 1 is a whole number, and so I'm going to put a decimal here. And 50 can't go into 1, so I have to add a 0. I'm going to bring up my decimal point. 50 can't go into 1. 50 can't go into 10, so I'm going to bring this down. And I have to add another 0. 50 can go into 100 twice. 2 times 50 is 100. So now I have a 0 remainder, which is exactly what I wanted. This is 2/100. So I had to keep adding zeros until that worked. I would like you in your notes to do these next two examples on your own. So do this example, and then this example. Thanks, have a great day.